Hi, welcome to this video update, which is all about trading Forex and keeping your ego out of your trading, which most traders fail to do. When they come to trade the markets under pressure, their ego gets in the way, okay? And they can't trade with discipline, okay? Now, if you can't trade a strategy with discipline, you just simply do not have a strategy. There's a huge amount of traders who'll get stressed out about their trading, anxious about their positions, they'll get angry at the market, frustrated with it, want to fight with it. Those sorts of thoughts will just basically see any trader lose. You've got to be very calm and trade Forex stress-free and with total discipline. Now, the best way to become a disciplined trader and get the right psychology, in my view, is to go and study an ancient Chinese philosopher, Lao Tzu, and his concept of the Tao or the Way. Now, you might think, well, is that really applicable to Forex trading? Yes, it is. It'll give you a completely different way of viewing the markets. There's many great traders who've actually paid tribute to Lao Tzu in terms of helping them achieve trading success. Now, I studied philosophy, and I was reading an interview in the book Market Wizards, and there was a guy interviewed in there who said his success was based on simple techniques and the thoughts of Lao Tzu. And actually, when I read the interview and obviously studied Lao Tzu before, I actually thought, yeah, he is. He's the perfect model to learn from in terms of getting the right psychology, because you just change the way that you think about the markets. Your ego will disappear and you'll never get angry or frustrated with the markets. You just trade stress-free and with discipline. Now, in terms of Lao Tzu's way of thinking, I'm going to explain it and apply it to Forex trading. Now, what I want to do first of all is sum up some key points from Lao Tzu on a storyboard. It only take about 2 minutes. Just read them through and then we'll discuss them in more detail and show you if you apply Lao Tzu's thought process in Forex, you can enjoy long-term trading success. Right, here come the key points, then we'll be back to discuss. We'll go back after that short summary of the way from Lao Tzu. Now, do I want to just discuss a little bit more about his concept of uncarved blocks? They obviously wrote that thousands of years ago. I would contend today that we are more moulded by society than ever. And what we learn to do or are taught is the right thing in everyday life is totally the wrong thing in terms of Forex trading. So what do I mean by that? Well, first of all, we learn in society that it's not a great thing to be wrong. We should feel bad about ourselves. We all did when we were at school, for example. You cannot feel bad about yourself when you're wrong in the Forex markets, because you're going to be wrong a lot of the time. If you let your ego get involved, you're going to run your losses. Just have to accept losses and move on. Also, we're taught in society, get a good education. Knowledge is power. The more education you've got, the better. That isn't true in Forex trading. The basics of a Forex trading strategy that can work is very easy to learn. Yeah, if you put too much effort into your strategy and complicate it too much, you'll overanalyze things and it will not work, okay? It's only a simple strategy you need. Yeah, in terms of trading, it isn't knowledge that is power, it's more self-knowledge that is power, i.e. the way that you approach the markets. We're also taught in society to work hard. The harder you work, the more you're going to get out of whatever venture you're trying to do. That isn't true in Forex trading either. If you work too hard, I've already mentioned it in terms of analysis and the strategy. If you work too hard, you'll be basically looking for trades, and you'll be taking trades that are probably not good in terms of probability to try and force money from the markets. Now, in terms of basically thinking simplistically, that is what you have to do in Forex trading as well. You'll notice that Lao Tzu says, to get wisdom, you've got to remove some knowledge all the time. If you think about the markets today, there is just so much information out there that you can read. Most of it you shouldn't even bother with. You need to keep your thinking very clean and very simple. Now, in terms of when you're trading the markets, if you look at what he's saying about the way, basically you are going to take a view that you are going to trade effortlessly in tune with the market. You're not going to be in contention with it. You're not going to be battling with it. The market actually is all powerful. There's no point in you trying to impose your opinion on it, because you will lose. You've got to be in tune with the market. It can give you money. You've got to accept your losses and run your profits. I see a lot of traders who think they're in some sort of battle with the markets. It's some sort of personal thing when they lose. It isn't. The market is just there. The real battle is with yourself. Now, in terms of prediction, he's totally right. You can't predict anything in life. It still doesn't stop traders trying to predict the markets and use all these predictive patterns, okay? Now, in terms of the way you should approach the markets, you can have very simple techniques, but what you've got to do is basically have experience of trading those techniques. For example, I trade mostly triangle formations on a chart, but they're all unique, they're all slightly different, and I'll trade them in a slightly different way. It'll come from my experience of having traded over a good number of years. Now, a lot of traders think the strategy that they learn from a book or whatever is just going to work in the markets, but most come in with too set an approach and don't understand that Forex trading is like anything in life. You have got to have experience of doing it. A great footballer doesn't learn football from a book, does he? He has to go out there and play. Same in the Forex markets. To get your instincts so they can make you profits, you have to go through that learning curve, which can take, in my view, a good few months for most traders coming in the markets. If you want to speed up your learning curve, then basically what you should do is look at as many chart formations as you can daily to get practice. A lot of traders coming in the market say, look at a few major pairs. From my perspective, each day I would look at probably 40 pairs, okay? Now, in terms of anyone who does that, they're going to speed up their learning curve considerably because they can have more experience at looking at the chart formations. And the one thing I would say, when you're looking at charts, once you've got that simple strategy, you should be able to do it in an instant. So it's not going to take you long. You should just be able to look at the chart, decide if you're going to do anything with it or not. But if you're coming in as a beginner, you don't have to trade all those 40 chart patterns. It's just a practice exercise to get you, feeling the markets, getting the experience of how prices move. So your strategy, very simple. Yes, you do need experience. And once you start getting experience, and if you're keeping it simple, your instincts will actually act in harmony with your strategy, and you can make a lot of money. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish off with 20 quotes from Lao Tzu. As beginners, if you're coming in the markets, learn the wisdom in the quotes coming up. I've related them to Forex trading. And as I said earlier, if you're an experienced trader, you'll know exactly what Lao Tzu is saying here, and it is correct. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to just leave you with the quotes. Thank you for watching me as usual. Take care. Have a good day.